For the beef, I get physical. I got deep southern roots, I get spiritual. Getting money over hate, that's the ritual. TLA and TA, I'm so lyrical. So deranged on this beat, it seems clinical. Applying pressure, bust pipes, I'm so critical. Imagine me without a deal, so unpredictable. I write sermons on these tracks, I'm so scriptural. Change rolling on the east side, bumping it's a damn shame. Badass yellow shit, nigga with me black and shit. In them streets I used to want to strip club. Frequent customer, this little hoe gon' ask me yo. Told her she can fuck my brother, people from the other side. Screaming dead on like a slime, talking about Atlanta die. Tell me how Atlanta die, when y'all keep moving to the city, cause Atlanta lie.
Hello, hello, hello. We're back. See, right. I'm on time. I said 8:40.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
I said 8:40. Hey, it's a struggle out here for you.
Yeah. So welcome back. What's going on? Lady K Speaks. What's going on, lady?
I'm sick of this rain.
It's going off everything.
Yeah, I'm like really sick of the rain. I'm having to pay my lawn man every week. I was paying him every 2 weeks. Now I'm having to pay him every week, and I'm kind of like over it at this point. But
so he come every week.
He's coming every week because if he don't, then my yard is gonna look like a jungle.
Right. Yeah.
And
my lawn man hasn't been here yet, but
it looked like your grass was just cut.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yours ain't growing like mine then. Yours still look fresh. I can still see the lines. You sure he ain't come?
Nah, he ain't come today.
I see the lines in your yard.
Trust me, he would have sent me a bill if he came today. He ain't come today. He ain't come today at all. So no, I kind of like the rain. I get tired of that heat. I'm not a heat person. I like it cold. I like cold weather more than I like hot weather.
No. I like hot weather. And the main reason I like hot weather is because I can cool off with a fan. It takes forever for me to warm up. Like, once my feet get cold, I'm cold forever. I can't warm up no matter how many pair of socks I put on, blankets. Like, even now, I have a heater on in my bedroom.
Yeah, but you cold-blooded, though. So you cold-natured. It's like, I can't do the hot. I can't do the hot. Like, I'm hot already. Like, I sweat a lot. So I can't do that. What's going on, Line Layla? We are not late. This is the time she said she was going to be here.
He said, don't be listening to him.
Yeah.
He said 8:30. I said, no, 8:40. So I am on time.
Yeah. So, yeah, between 8:30 and 8:40.
Don't listen to him.
I prefer 8:30.
It's 8:40.
Well, we talked about this before she started the show because she has other obligations that she has to do. So I'm kind of riding with it.
I do not sleep with socks on. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Really? I feel like the socks is getting tight around my ankles or tight around my legs. Like, I can't.
I only wear socks when I wear my Crocs.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear socks in my sneakers. Well, if I have long steel toes, I'll wear socks. But outside of that, I'm not, like, if I'm walking around the house, instead of putting my slippers on, I'll put some socks on. But I'm not
Yeah, I can't walk around the house with no socks or something. I gotta have something on my feet to walk around the house. I've tried it. Like, if I got out the bed real quick and need to go get some water or something, I might not have on socks, but I try to find my shoes before I go out that door. Before I go out my bedroom door, I try to find my shoes so I can walk across the floor. I don't know why that is. It just the floor feels funny when I walk across without no socks and shoes on. But hey, that's just me.
No. My dude, he has to have shoes on.
Yeah, he's...
Maybe it's a man thing.
I don't know. And I'm a full pajama person. Like, I don't sleep naked. Like, I have to have on some shorts or something, t-shirt. I can't sleep without a shirt on. I've tried it. It's just...
I'm trying to think if my daddy will always wear shoes. I think my daddy used to always wear shoes. If not shoes, I think he always had on socks.
Yeah, you gotta have on something on your feet. You just can't just walk around barefoot and all that stuff.
I can, like, I'm a country girl, so I can walk outside with no shoes on.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
I can.
Ladie Love says, why not wear them all? Why not? I wear them all year round.
What?
Socks?
Nah.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I do wear them all year round. She right. I wear my socks all year round.
No.
I would have socks on my Crocs. I definitely wear socks in my gym shoes. I definitely wear socks in my gym shoes.
No socks in my gym shoes.
Yeah.
I even tried to buy the little slipper socks. I even tried to wear those. It's just, I don't know.
So you have funky feet.
Nope.
You in the summertime.
You wash your feet when you take a bath. What the fuck?
No, that don't mean nothing. That don't. You wash your feet.
I don't. My feet don't. I'm saying,
let's feet being funky.
Let's back up. I'm not a sweater like you.
It doesn't matter. Your feet just don't stink.
No.
Shoes, you got
shoes don't stink
with no barrier between your feet and your shoes.
No.
You just got on shoes.
I got on shoes. You know, there's a lot of people that don't wear socks with their shoes.
And their
right?
feet stink.
Their feet do not stink.
Trust me, their feet stink.
Well, my feet don't stink.
I don't know. I know where I could tell. I'm gonna have to ask your dude that your feet
It's
stink.
all right. My feet do
if
not
you
stink.
tell the truth, because I believe that if you don't wear socks with your shoes, if you're going outside, now in the house is different. But if you crossing that threshold to go out and touch grass, you gotta have those socks with your shoes.
Your whole thought process be.
Your feet gonna be funky as man.
My feet are not.
They gonna smell like outside. They gonna smell like the day. Like
my dog sleeps in my room on the floor.
My feet be cold because the air be on. Yeah, that generally happens, Ladie Love.
That's why I have a heater in my room.
Jeez. Y'all some weirdos.
Shit, you weird.
Why you got the heat on? Just turn the air conditioner off.
No, because then my mama gonna get hot.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. Well, y'all need to come up with a good temperature for both of y'all.
We do. Me having a heater in my room.
What's a good temperature? What temperature she like in the house, your mom?
We keep it on 73, 74.
Okay, so 2 temperatures up will be 76.
No, that was us taking it up.
Oh, so she like it lower.
She be okay with it, but my room is because it's downstairs. My room is always cold, so I have a heat. I keep a heat on in my house, in my room, all year long. And if I get too hot, then I turn the ceiling fan on.
You know what? You are a weirdo. Ladie Love says socks are made for shoes. See, there you go. Socks are made for shoes.
Says who?
Ladie Love.
But who
DJ
came up?
Lab.
Who came up with that idea?
Jesus.
All right.
Grandma. Great grandma. 74, 65 at my mom's house.
Ooh, I need a whole coat.
I don't know. I could probably do 65, but I keep it at like 76. It's a good temperature. But
Yeah, I need a whole coat.
I be thinking about the bill, like the air's got to cut off eventually. Like,
Yeah.
you can't have it running all day. So 76. They say it's supposed to be on 78.
In the summertime?
Yeah, they say
I
78.
thought that was what it's supposed to be in the wintertime. Oh.
Temperature in the wintertime. Temperature in the summertime. Thermostat set to 78. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay. Now you gonna tell me to move along? No, Slick. Just hold your horses. We got a whole topic that we talking about.
Yeah, this is the preamble. This is the warm up. She said, "Move on." You don't want to hear about the air conditioning? Yeah, okay, because she be cold and hot.
Did y'all get storms today? We did about for 2 hours.
Yeah, we got storm.
It didn't at my job. It kept thundering. It got dark. It rained just a tanichi, but it did not. I was so glad because we had fed the people today, and
You fed people today.
yeah.
That's what's up.
So I was glad because if it would have stormed, then the people wouldn't have got fed. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so that's what that was. So, since we were told to move along,
We moving on. So what's
We
going
moving
on?
on.
What's the topic of today? What's
so the first topic I got is if a man cheats on his wife or girlfriend and he cheats with another man, does that make him gay?
Does that make them gay? Yes.
All right, so let me ask you this: if a woman cheats on her man with another woman, does that make her gay?
Yes.
Well,
It's a double standard for women now. Women get a pass if they sleep with another woman.
Why?
Because men have this freakish fantasy of having two women at the same time.
Okay, but they didn't cheat. She cheated outside of you, so she actually cheated. You wasn't in play. She cheated.
Right.
So she went off. You married a girlfriend or whatever. You don't know she did this. She went off and cheated on you. One, is she gay? Two, would you stay? You not in play, so take you out of play. You're not in play.
But I'm a guy, so I'm thinking I might could get in play.
But you're not in play, because if you were gonna get in play, she would have brought you into play.
Not necessarily. She might be trying out the goods first and trying to warm up the plate a little bit to see what's being served. I'm just saying.
So would you stay?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I still.
Would you stay?
Yeah, I did stay. I've been through that.
Okay.
It wasn't her. Wasn't the other and her and the other woman that caused me to leave. It was her and another man that caused me to leave.
Okay, so let's back up. So should a woman leave a man when he cheats on her with another man?
Yes.
So why should she leave and why shouldn't he leave? Why are we living in this double
It's
standard?
to each his own. I mean, because society has. Because society has made it this way that if you sleep with another, like Layla says, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not gonna lie, if you mess with another man, don't ever talk to me again. And Slick says, define gay. Well, I guess
It's whatever you want it to be.
I can't explain the double standard. I know that there is one, and I think it's mostly perpetuated by men, to be honest with you, because we have that fantasy. Most men have that fantasy of having two women.
Okay.
However you got to climb that hill to get to the top of it, we probably willing to do. Like if you gonna go out and mess with her, we thinking, okay, I'm at home, so eventually it might end up to being us.
Okay.
We don't care. We don't know how long it's gonna take, but we assume because sometimes we lead with our small head instead of our big head. We assume that it's just being tried out until you can talk into part two.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Following up with this. So since you're saying it's the man that's perpetuating the standard, it's the same man that's perpetuating the standard that if a man be with another man, he's gay.
Yes.
Correct? So all of this is men's thinking.
Most of the time. I think women think the same. I think women, like Layla says, like, if you mess with another man, don't ever talk to me again. I mean, it's society on that part of society.
Right. So that's what I was gonna say. So if that's what society has ingrained in you, then that's what you will believe in, right?
Most of the time, right? Yeah, I think that's what's ingrained to you. Ingrained in you will believe that. Most of the time, I mean, think about home remedies and stuff everybody use that probably don't freaking work, but it's because it's been ingrained in them that they do it.
So how long would you give her to want to bring the person in play with you before you decide that you're done with the relationship?
It depends.
On?
Like, we talking about it, and she said, well, I'm trying to, like, eventually she's going to have to mention it to me. But what if I don't know? But what if I don't know?
But I'm saying she cheated. So if she cheated, that means she didn't mention it to you. You found out some kind of way.
So I found out. So it wasn't a case of.
No, she cheated.
Yeah. See, that's a hard.
I'm telling you, she cheated. He cheated. She cheated.
Okay.
Both of them cheated.
They were just cheating. So sleeping with the same sex is gay. And Layla said, "What makes you go there?
What makes you go where?
Sleeping with the same sex."
Shit, I don't know. I ain't did it.
Slick says, how as a woman would you have to offer what? How as a woman would you have to offer a man who has been with another man? What you have to offer? Right. What would you have to offer a man who's been with another man?
I don't know.
The same. I guess the same premise goes. What would a man have to offer a woman that's been with another woman, right?
I guess. But that's what I was asking. So, not that y'all had a discussion about it.
She just cheated, and then I found out she cheated.
With another woman. Would you stay or would you go?
I probably would still stay.
Okay, so if you stay and she does not bring you onto the playground, how long are you planning on staying?
It depends on how long it's gonna. How I guess I don't know. I don't really know. It could be 6 months. It could be a year. Depends on when I wake up and smell the roses. I guess because to me, cheating with another man as my woman is a lot more critical to me. It's a lot more critical. Don't ask me why.
We'll talk about why.
Because the same things can happen. But I think that it's more intimate when you have sex with a man and you're a woman. That's just my thoughts. So, Layla says, I don't have a problem with gay people if that's what they like. Just keep it real with me. I don't like surprises. As soon as I find out, I'm out. Right. But sometimes you have to, they say she is gay at that point and he doesn't fit in with her anymore. Yeah, but if she still, but okay, so she cheated with another woman, but she still having sex with me.
What's the
I mean,
what's the You still her husband, her boyfriend,
right?
her significant other.
And she still cracking.
Yeah.
I'm still cracking. She ain't stopped letting me crack whenever I want. It's still on the pocket.
Yeah.
See, now you make it even harder. Because the visualization that we have with my wife or whatever, my significant other being with another man is a lot worse. I don't know why. I can't explain to you why. Like I said, all the same things happen when, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just, I think that penetration part with the man is a lot more.
Okay, so let's back it up. If she told you that she wanted to do this, take you out of being just an average man and what the visualization is.
Okay.
Would you agree to it on the strength of it?
If she said she wanted to be with another woman just to see,
Yeah.
probably.
But she don't want you to participate.
Okay.
So you'll say, okay.
Probably. She honest with me. But we ain't having that same conversation when it comes to another man, though.
So why?
Man, if I could explain this, I could tell you the meaning of life. Because when we think of having sex with another, the penis part don't even come into play with us a lot of times. And I'm not speaking for all men, I'm speaking for me and some other men. The penis part don't even come into play. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I just feel like you were saying it's more intimate with a man.
Right.
But I feel like when a woman cheats, to me, period, whether it's with a man or with a woman, I think it's some emotional thing that's with it. So
I think it's more emotional with a man than a woman. Ladie Love says it's different with men. Another man with another man doesn't care about no woman after that happens. So it's 85% oral with women, and that's more personal to me.
That's more
but it's everybody's own definition of what's personal.
Oh, okay.
So to women, that's probably more personal.
Yeah.
But to men, that penetration is more personal. You get why I'm saying that? Because we work so hard to get to that point. For another man to get to that point too,
okay,
it's a different thought. I mean, oral is oral, whatever. Okay, but to get to that part, it's like it takes a lot. It takes a lot for us to get there. So we thinking, well, damn, what he do to get there too?
Gotcha.
I mean,
okay. So on the strength of that, do you think more people are looking for are in
Well, let's go back to the men and men having been with men, and the woman should leave. I think she should leave.
Okay.
Because I don't think a man just makes that decision. You know, like allegedly Tank saying, you know, you gotta suck a dick once or twice to see if you like it. I don't agree. I don't think you should do it at all. I already know. I don't want to do it.
When he said that?
I don't know if he was serious or not, but allegedly he said it. Man doesn't supposed to go in a woman's backside. That's why she has a. Why I can't say your name? Stop saying my name so much that say her. What? No, man. I'm saying your name. Do you understand? They can see your name. They can see your comments. Anyway.
So you think? I think it's the same thing with a woman. I don't think she just wake up and say, "Ooh, let me go try this." Like it had to be some thought process in this.
And you're most definitely right. You're probably most definitely right. I'm not saying I'm not a woman. I'm not in a woman's head. I'm just telling you that for a man to go to another man, it's a lot of thought process in that process.
Okay.
A lot. I've never woken up one morning and say, you know what? I mean, this has never happened to me. Like, I've never looked at another man and be like, you know what? Yeah, that's never happened. So
I'm doing with my man. Oh, my bad. I don't have a man.
oh, lot. What her?
Y'all look silly. Okay, so do you think more people are looking for relationships to just be in a relationship, or are they looking for partnerships? And do you think people know the difference?
One, I don't think people know the difference. I think they think they're one and the same. Relationship and partnership is the same. That's what I think they think. But when you in a relationship, a lot of people think that's already a partnership. Like there's, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing everything that you would do regular, like in a partnership, I guess they would think that was a partnership too. But tell me the difference between the two. Because if we're in a relationship and I'm doing everything.
So one of them has to be more transactional.
Well, I think a relationship is transactional in itself. Don't you? If we're in a relationship and we live together, that's a transactional thing.
No.
Why?
So when I say transactional, I mean like people trying to get something out of it. So for me, I think a partnership is something you're trying to build. Like you're wanting to build something together. Like it's more like a compromise and a give and take. To me, relationships are transactional and more of what can you do for me and I can do for you in order for this to work.
Partnerships is what?
I just told you.
You say relationships are more transactional.
Yes. I said partnerships is like you're compromising, you're building, you have a goal.
But that's a relationship too. You can have that within a relationship. You can have both. See, that's what I'm saying. That I don't think there's any difference. If you're in a relationship, you're building something. You're trying to build something together anyway. You're trying to come together. You compromise on stuff anyway. I mean, what's the difference?
But do you think people compromise in relationships? That's why you have so many relationships failing, I believe.
I think people get to a point to where they want to stop compromising. Yes.
Do you think they compromise?
In the beginning, I think they do compromise sometimes. I think they do compromise a lot, but it gets to a point to where, like, say if I'm compromising and you're not doing as much compromising as me, and then I start seeing that, then that becomes an issue.
So do you think people compromise? Like I always looked at it as people have their representative. So do you think people compromise in the beginning because they're trying to get you to like them or have they choose them type thing? Then that's why they compromise and that's why they decide not to compromise later on because they was in a representative phase?
That could be the case, yes. I mean, when you trying to get to know somebody, you don't want to put your worst foot forward.
Shit me.
You're trying to put your best foot forward.
I put all my bad feet forward.
Leilani said, it's been a year. her says it's been a year and I'm scared of these men now. They sneaking out. Yes, it is. Just say y'all just met but want to do things together for business.
Right. That's a relationship.
But you can have that partnership for business within a relationship. It's just a matter of how you go about it. If we in a relationship, we married, and I'm trying to build a business, of course I'm going to expect you to come in as a partner on this business. I'm not going to have a business and be like, hey man, this is my business. You got to do your own business. No. We gonna come together and try
take the business aspect out of it.
Okay, well, what other ways are we building a partnership? Because everything within the house is...
So everybody ain't trying to build a business.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think that everything within the house is within a relationship with what you're doing is.
So if you don't live in the same house, then what?
Okay, then that's different.
Bring it down.
If you don't live in the same house, then the compromise in the partnership is going to be a lot more.
Why?
Because you don't live in the same house, so you have to compromise on a lot of things. If you work at a certain time and I work at a different time, we got to compromise on what time we gonna come together and see each other. That's a compromise. If you have a business and I already have a business, and you're trying to build something, and I know how to get to where you're trying to go, I should be able to come in on that and talk to you, but you may not want me to.
But that's not a compromise. That
is a compromise because you don't want me to.
How's that a compromise? No, who you saying compromising? You trying to give me this life?
I'm giving you your compromise, not because you may not want me to be a part of that.
I'm not compromising. That ain't compromise. That me telling you no.
No, you might say okay, compromise to get, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not gonna even fucking lie. No.
You got a business, right? You doing something because you say building something,
right?
What else would you be building? Because none of us are building houses, so you got to be building a business or some kind of. You got to be building
a life together.
But you just said we don't live together.
You can still be building a life together without. Okay, you got to live with somebody to build a life with them.
Sometimes you do, yes.
Why?
Because of separation.
What?
Because of separation. Sometimes
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
Man, how many times have me and you have conversations on this show about not seeing somebody a lot because y'all are separated by time and space, or he got to work a lot, and you say it all the time, well, if I don't get to see you or talk to you at least a couple times a week, then it's over. Okay, so that space between you and them not being together creates a problem. So it's harder to build a partnership or relationship when you have that type of space between you. Because we work at different, we never hardly see each other. We work at different times. We got our own life. You got kids, I got kids. That stuff happens. Let me get some comments. He's not getting none. I'm stingy with my precious body now. Might as well line up with 10 cats because you have a trust. You have to trust each other separately. Exactly. You can catch STDs from women, true, but men pass shit and AIDS more than women.
Slick, we don't got off of that.
I don't know if we on that no more. Slick, I get it.
Move. I need you to move
along. Yeah, we on something totally different now, Slick. Yeah, we on something totally different. But yeah, you have to trust each other separately. I also don't like prep. It blurs the lines. Slick, we ain't on that. We ain't on the sexual part no more. You told us to move along quick.
Slick, I need you to move along real quick. Like, so you think a relationship is a partnership is two in the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's the same thing.
Okay.
Because if you do, and you say building something, so the only thing I know we could be building is a business.
So do you?
If there's something else, because the relationship is already being built.
Is it, bro?
Yeah, because we in it. How was it not being built when we in the relationship together? Come on now.
So do you think more relationships are more transactional now? Do you realize what the word transactional means within a relationship?
Yeah, I'm exchanging goods for services. The exchanges of goods and services. Yeah.
So do you think relationships are more transactional now?
I think they've always been transactional.
Okay.
They've always been transactional. If I don't, how long are you gonna stay with me if I don't have a job to pay any bills?
As long as you pay your own bills.
No.
Because we're not living together, right?
Oh, so now we back to not living together.
We always back to not living together. Because I'm not looking. I look at a relationship, I'm not saying marriage. I'm saying relationship.
Okay, so if you in a relationship with a guy, you building a relationship with a guy, and he don't take you out, he don't buy you anything. All he does is come over after work.
That's not a relationship.
Knock your guts out and go home.
That's not a relationship.
Okay, so you're gonna be done with him, right?
But that's not a relationship.
He might think it is.
How?
I don't know how. He might just think it is. I'm spending time with you.
No, that's not. That's not.
Okay, so what makes it a relationship to you? Spending time buying gifts,
You ain't
going
got
to dinner.
necessarily buy gifts, but yeah, spending
Okay, so
time
it's
going out. Like
Transaction. Like you gonna expect him to pay, or you gonna pay?
we can both pay.
Or we gonna go Dutch?
We can both pay.
Let me get the comments. Slick, like, hold up. You have to be friends first unless you give in for being lonely. Any real relationship, when you live together, is life. Together, it's life. We both paying bills to make the house work. You gave up the cookies.
I don't know what's happening with Slick today.
That's Layla said that. You gave up the cookies.
So, but again, I'm not saying necessarily living with each other. So, a relationship, you could be in a relationship without living with somebody.
How solid would that relationship be?
Why wouldn't it be solid?
Like,
Like, I'm not saying marriage. I said relationship. So, anytime you're in a relationship, you're supposed to live with somebody?
not necessarily, but it's
That's
gonna
how
make it
y'all
more
keep
difficult
making
to
it.
build things
Why?
together because we have our own separate lives. There may not be times that we may not see each other for a week. I mean, how do you build something on distance? How can you build something
So, because of
together
the
on
distance,
distance?
you gotta move in with each other.
You gotta move next door. It's gotta be close
Interesting.
because distance creates problems. We could be in the same state, live I could live in Douglasville, you could live out there in Decatur. That's distance. You could work in Atlanta, I could work in Birmingham. That's distance.
So,
And we not see you work day shift, I work night shift.
So, but y'all you got to live with somebody?
How do you gonna get to know that person? Because when
By
you
dating.
well, okay, so you dating me, we dating each other. When you come over, I'm cleaning up the house, I'm make sure everything good, and you're not gonna see the part where how I live because you don't live there with me. You don't get an idea of that, and eventually you're gonna want to move. Y'all gonna want to move in together. Y'all gonna want to delete that distance. Don't think that it's just gonna be me living in a separate house and him living in a separate house and you live in a separate house forever. It doesn't work that way.
So you couldn't be married to somebody living in a separate house?
Hell no. They can say they can live in a separate room, but we can't live in no separate house. No. Need to rent that house out. One of us needs to decide which one gonna be renting their house out.
So people in the military?
Still, the house that the military wife stays in. It's
Yeah,
her
he
and the husband.
deployed?
He deployed. That's a whole different situation.
No, it's not. Because you saying they got to be together and it's distance. It's distance.
We're not talking about for work.
Wait a minute. So
talking
you
about
can't be
living.
moving the field goal, kicking it to some that hell
They
yeah.
say if you tricking off, then yes, she fucking if you paying. I'm keeping myself until we know it's going to last. Remember, I used to play hard to get. We don't have to live together, but I may ask you for some money to help with the bill at my house. That's Slick say that. But you can't. I can't move the goalpost because you just added work in there. It's work.
So you just said if I work in Alabama and you work in Atlanta, that's still work.
Yeah, and we're in a relationship.
Okay, so we could be in a relationship and you may have to work out of town. Like you may fly somewhere 5 days out of the week, or you may have
and
to.
How are you gonna deal with that? How are you gonna be able to deal with me being gone 5 days a week out the weekend? We supposed to be building a relationship together. We only see each other on Saturday.
I guess if you bringing the money home, then it makes sense.
Okay, so you just made it transactional.
I just shit damn did.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You asking me about living distance, but if work is a part of the distance,
I just don't understand. Like, I think people can actually be married and live in separate houses.
And you are delusional.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't think. But
how
again,
we gonna build a life together if you living in a separate house? Be married.
But for me,
Now you can stay in a separate room. I agree. If you got a house with rooms upstairs and rooms downstairs, I stay in the downstairs room and you stay upstairs. Cause it may be 3 days out the week. I don't want to see your funky ass.
but for me, I didn't realize you had to live with somebody.
Yes, you should. If you're trying to build something together and get to know each other, the best way to do that is by being with each other and spending time and knowing what this person likes, that person likes.
So when people date for like 3 years and they never live with each other,
and then they decide to get married and move together, and it fails. Why? Because they've never stayed with each other 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
So what if you went on vacation?
What do you mean?
So what if you went on vacation? You stay with somebody for a couple of days when you go on vacation.
A weekend versus a month or a year is a different situation.
I think you can learn a lot about somebody when you go on vacation.
No, you can't, because if I know I'm going with you on the weekend, I'm gonna bring my best clothes, my best underwear, my best everything. I'm gonna put my best foot forward for them few days that we together. Period. Just like if you coming over my house and we don't live together, I'm gonna put my best foot forward when you come over. I'm a sweep, I'm clean up, I'm out. She coming over. I know I'm cracking. Let me go and change the sheet. I'm gonna do everything I need to do to put my best foot forward. So, Ladie says, "Lad, we're Sagittarius. We will until they play us for some reason. We're not stupid, right? Marriage is a bond, live together, right?" Slick say, "What the fuck, Kay?" You'll find out soon when you go out of town with them. You get to know someone when you live with them. Exactly. You can't be married to somebody. Like I said, you can stay in separate rooms. That's cool. I don't have a problem with the separate room. I think the separate room. Now, at first, when I was younger, when I first got married and stuff to my ex-wife, we ain't sleep in the separate rooms. But now at my big age, yeah, we can sleep in separate rooms. I kind of like sleeping in my own room, watching my own TV, doing my own thing. Now, call me if you need something, and I'm gonna come and run it. But I don't think, and I learned this from Slick, I don't think you need to be around each other all day, every day.
Well, so if I had to live with somebody, then we're sleeping in the same room.
See, now you moving the damn goalpost.
No, I'm saying since you made it to where you got to live with somebody in order for the relationship to work, then we're sleeping in the same room.
You just said it's okay to live in a different house. Make up your mind. Well, how you gonna live in a different house when you sleep in a different room?
Because if you in the same house under the same roof, we're gonna sleep in the same bed.
Yeah, you fucked up, man. You can't say I'm okay with living in a different house if we married, but if we stay in the same house, we gotta stay in the same room. Yeah, that's asinine. Cause I'm in a whole different house, but you okay with it. But we staying in this house together, and I want to be in this room, and I want you in that room, and it's a problem.
Yeah, you can go up there and watch.
I didn't see the light until I talked Slick, and she was like, "Man, sleeping in different rooms is great." I was like, let me think about that. I never thought about that. And yeah, it's wonderful. See, you know that bullshit. Slick says their representative will have to leave sooner or later.
Yeah,
bring it to the table first as friends, and when you move in and sleep together, why not make it work?
Huh?
That's what Ladie said. We move in together, why not make it work? Then KK won't to break up if y'all don't talk every day. Yeah.
So, she's saying like, if we live together, then I won't want to break up with you.
Yeah, then you gonna want, yeah. Then you gonna want to break up if y'all don't talk every day. Like if you stay in separate builds, separate places, you gonna want.
What? I still need to talk to you every day.
I have time. We still build a relationship. See how that creates a problem.
So just like I said.
But if you knew that I'm coming home to you at night after work,
but you may not want to talk to me when you come home after work. I want to talk.
Eventually, well, if I'm living with you and I'm getting to know you, I'm going to know that when I get home, guess what? Kay is going to want to talk, and guess what I'm going to be prepared to do? I'm I'm going to be prepared to talk to Kay when I get home because I know her. I don't live in a separate house.
But you can know that without living with somebody.
Man, please. Not that intimate, not that deep down you can't.
Yes, you can.
You on some bullshit.
No, I'm not. So my dude, he know in the morning, I like having conversations in the morning. He be wanting to sleep, but I like waking up in the morning talking.
Does he wake up?
Sometimes. Sometimes he don't.
So, because he's getting to know you, he's getting to learn you, right?
Yeah, but he know I like to talk.
Okay, so you proving my
But
point.
we don't live together, so I'm proving mine.
Okay, but he's still getting to know you.
But you said we can only get to know each other if you live with somebody.
You getting to know them little nuances. He's not getting to know the deep. He's not getting to know that your feet stink because you don't wear no socks and your shoes because you wash your feet when you get to his house, or you probably put on socks or something. He don't know that you throw your underwear on the floor in the shower after you get out of the shower. You get it later. He don't know those type of stuff. Them little nuances might turn people off.
I have a dirty clothes basket.
I'm just saying, little stuff like that. You don't learn until you live with a person.
Because you have gained trust in each other. What we talking about?
I live with Slick, and I know Slick is gonna smell. She smells fly shitting on cotton. So I know that I got. If I put a chicken pack in the garbage can and clean up the kitchen and that chicken packs, I need to get that up out of here because she gonna call me and say, "What's that smell?" from all the way on the 3rd floor. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know these things. I live with her.
So go back to the comments because I can't see all of them.
Six says, I'm saying if not talking is a thing for KK, not living together sooner or later really ain't gonna work. Talk to each other. How do you gonna know that you want or what she wants? If you don't talk to each other, how you gonna know what each other wants?
Talk to each other every day.
Yeah. I don't know. That shit you saying is kind of.
I feel like you should be.
So do you know, like, you say you and your dude don't live together. Okay, cool. You don't know little nuances about him. You don't know if he likes certain things or if he likes to sleep on he like his cover rolled up or tucked under.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because I feel like you should be able to talk. You feel like you got to sleep with somebody, but I feel like you talk.
I can tell you.
But when you
what I like and what I want,
you see it. Like,
but it's different when you live with a person.
I don't think so.
I can tell you everything. I can tell you.
No, but I'm saying you say it and I see it. Or I'm the type of person, I'm just going to pick up on the little shit anyway.
How you gonna see it from on the other side of town?
Whenever we do see each other.
Man, please. You don't realize that a person's gonna put their best foot forward when you come over. And I'm gonna present my best self when I come over to your house. You gotta be with that nigga when he wake up on Saturday morning, ain't got nothing to do. See what he do.
Nothing.
So both of y'all, so you gotta be like, damn, this nigga ain't took a shower in like 2 days. Like,
he gonna take a shower.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
and I'm gonna take a shower.
Yeah, he gonna take a shower because he's staying with you for the weekend. Of course he gonna take a shower, but you ain't been with him a whole week. You don't know if he takes a shower every day or every other day. And don't say I know because you don't know. You haven't been with him every day.
He take a shower every morning.
You don't know that. He telling you that. Just because he tell you don't mean it's true.
Okay.
Just like you might tell him something that might not be true, but you gonna tell him.
No, I don't like liars.
That don't mean you ain't gonna lie. You don't like lies. Don't mean you don't like to lie.
I don't lie. Because first of all, I'm not finna remember shit. I can barely remember the fucking truth. So you know damn well I ain't gonna remember no lie. I can't remember where I laid my keys at.
State of affairs.
I can't remember where I laid my keys at. I know I ain't finna remember no lie. So
okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, let's just agree to disagree. That you saying you ain't gotta stay together and get to know each other. I say you get to know each other better when you stay together, when you live together. There's little nuances and there's like nooks and crannies. There's little shit that come out when you live together.
Okay.
Real deal.
All right.
Like, I hate to put my friend out on the street like this. Like, we could talk to the movies when we watching it. Like, if I'm upstairs in her room and we watching the movie, she gonna talk to the movie sometimes. Or say something like, "What you say? You talking to me?" She's like, "Oh, I'm talking." Them little nuances that you don't know unless you stay with somebody.
No, you can visit and do find that shit out. If you're a person that pays attention and pick up things, you do not have to live with somebody to pay attention and figure out what people like and what they don't like and what they do and
You
don't
pay attention from over the phone, lady.
I'm saying whenever you do spend time with each
And
other.
I'm putting my best foot forward every time we spend time with each other.
Because guess what? I don't put my best foot first.
That's you.
So
That's you.
I want you to see the real.
Man, please. They say your ass don't take no showers every day when you at home and don't got nowhere to go, KK.
Yes, I do. I take first of all, when I come home before I even hit my bed, I take a shower.
Talking about.
And when I get up in the
We
morning,
talking about.
I take a shower.
You ain't got nowhere to go. It's Saturday morning. You off. It's the weekend.
I'm still taking a shower.
Do you know he do that? No.
Yes.
No.
But I'm still taking
I'm
a
gonna
shower.
call you and I'll be like, "What you doing?" You be like, "I just got the shower." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm finna get here and get in the shower too." You don't know if I get in the shower. Let me call you back. I'm finna get in the shower. You don't know if I got in the shower. I'm hanging the phone up, put my feet up, playing fucking PlayStation. Then you call back like, "You get in the shower?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just got out."
But why would I even call you back and ask you if you got in the shower?
Because it's just a conversation y'all ended on.
No.
Unless y'all gonna talk later on in the day, then you probably don't mention it. But if I call you right back, I'm like, "Let me call you back. I'm finna get in the shower." Hang up, play the game for a little bit, make a bacon, egg, cheese sandwich, come back to the phone, call you back, be like, "It's been about 35, 40 minutes. About 45 minutes. Let me call it back. What's up?" And first thing you gonna say, "How was your shower?" Or you gonna be like, you get a shower?
No, that's not the first thing I'm saying.
Why?
Because I didn't get my day home.
Yeah, you got issues. You got issues.
Why would that be the first thing I asked?
Because it's just how you ended the conversation. It don't mean anything. It's just never mind.
Okay.
So they say he don't know you wearing holes in your panties sometimes.
I don't do that either. I throw them away.
Whatever, man.
Because I never know if that's gonna be a pair that I may put on and go over your house.
See,
So
because you put your fucking best foot forward.
That's-
There
I
we
don't
go.
wanna
No,
wear holy
hold on. Hold the fuck on. You just said what I already been saying this whole conversation. You don't put on the holy panties and take them with you. You throw them away because you don't want to mistakenly take them over to his house and wear them. Because why? You're putting your best fucking foot forward.
well, my mama raised
If
me.
you was at home
No.
and y'all live
No.
together, you
When
wouldn't give a fuck if you put the holy panties on or
I
not
don't-
because this nigga live here.
You
He
never
don't
know
care.
what may happen, and if you in the hospital, you do not want to have on
Oh
holy
my
pants.
God. If you going outside,
You don't
you
want to
gonna
have.
put on decent panties. That's why you putting on decent underwear because you going over to his house.
No, I wear decent panties every day.
Oh my God.
Throw them away.
Let me move back. Because the person who don't like lying is lying.
Throw them away. I
Okay.
don't like holy pants.
Okay.
I just don't.
I digress.
To the last topic.
I digress.
Moving on to the last topic.
Line Lay Love, the live is still there. You dropped out of it. I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me where the live go. It's right here.
So,
Log back in.
do you think men leave women that has 80 to 90% of what they want and looking for to go be and commit with a woman that only has 10 to 20% of what they looking for and what they want?
Sometimes.
Why?
Again, that little head be something different. The woman who got 80% what we want might not be doing no tricks in the bed. I mean,
So she could be broke on the busted and disgusted. As long as she can flip over and top on back of her head, you gonna commit to her.
It might be where that man is in his life. You try to get me to ask a question. I'm trying to tell you how I think.
Interesting. So you'd rather be with somebody that ain't got shit, but just because they could please you intimately, you would be with them versus being with somebody that has some shit and that may can only please you sometime intimately.
Yeah. At this big age, yes.
That's crazy as hell.
So they say men cheat down, not up. If I'm with a woman and she got 80% of what I want, I'm adding that 80% up. But that damn 20%. That 20% no sexual deviance is really piling up. It's piling the fuck up. My nasty is getting real out the fucking control. And you not pleasing that thing. It's gonna be a problem.
I do believe men do cheat down. And I never understood why men cheat down.
Because the down woman, like in the words of Emilio, she got them sheets on the windows, but she doing all the nasty tricks you want her to do.
Interesting. That's diabolical. That's interesting.
20 pieces of pepperonis and 3 box. It's all them.
So do you think it's the same thing for women then?
I think women will cheat now too. See, the thing that I where did that paper? I don't have that paper no more. But I had a paper that says the Dusty Foot whole thing doing some shit, right? Dusty Foot doing some things.
Interesting.
She rocking worlds.
That is so interesting to me.
Hey, it depends on where a person is in their life. They try to build that, take that 80% and build a great future, and it didn't work out. I'm not trying that no more. I'm just speaking for me.
So what if you tried to build with a girl that was the Dusty Foot hoe?
I already know she gonna be. I'm not trying to build nothing with her.
So you okay with her just not being shit?
She ain't living with me.
So that's like the whole concept of, you know, how they say what you bring to the table. So the only thing she bringing to the table is what's between her legs.
And I've been told that's the best commodity she could have.
Really?
I've been told this by a woman.
That is not true.
That between that hairy patch twin leg is the most valuable thing you got.
That is not true.
Even 2 Chainz said if you got good coochie, your rent should always be paid.
That's diabolical. That's what Ocho Cinco and Uncle Shannon said on their podcast. He was like they would leave the woman that had 80 to 90% of what they were looking for to go be with the woman that had 10 to 20%, and both of them said it.
And the case may be the woman that got 80% may be a headache. She may be a nagger. She may be a problem. And when men get to a certain age, especially they've been through some things and done some things, they don't want to hear all that shit. We just want to enjoy the rest of the summers that we have left. Slick says he just fucking her. She just a piece of ass. He not trying to be with her, and she know it. Exactly. I'm not trying to build her up. She good. She been living this way before I got here. Continue on.
So would you marry him?
No. I know better than that.
So who you gonna marry then?
I might not be married. I might not be thinking of marriage. I might have already been married once.
So would you live together?
No.
So, okay.
We're not building a relationship.
So you just hit it and quit it.
We building a fuck ship.
Okay. So I think the concept was in relationship wise.
Oh, you're talking about building a relationship together?
Yeah.
I don't agree with them on that, because if I'm building a relationship with someone, I'm going to want them to have more than rock coochie to bring to the table.
So that's what I was saying. You was like, nah. So no, I'm speaking of you living together, y'all.
Yeah, that's different.
So do they have to have the 80 and 90% then?
Yeah.
Do you still want her to be flipping and turning tricks?
Yes.
So
I would prefer her to have 50% of the good stuff and 30 or 40% of the nasty stuff.
So you want her to at least have
balance.
like a house and a car and a
And
job.
a good job, and a decent job. And they gotta be perfect. She gotta be making $100,000 a year. Yeah.
But you want her to still flip upside down.
Yeah, because I'm going to backflip backflip. So why he can't cartwheel? I'm just saying. I'm just being 100% honest.
Okay.
At some point, you got to be honest with this relationship thing. You got to be able to say, I don't like that. And you got to be able to say it to a person and they understand that you don't like that. You don't want to do that. Like, compromise is great, but compromising and being able to say what you don't like and don't want to do and they be okay with it is great. This, even sexual, like if I'm with somebody and they like, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to press them about it. It is what it is.
So if they say they want to be, y'all be in this whole threesome, you gonna be like, okay?
I've tried that. I don't know if I would do it again. See what I'm saying? Like, me as being an experienced person, I don't know if you can really ask me. You have to ask somebody who has not experienced those things. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I asked you because you have experience.
A
So.
person who has experience might be like, yeah. But I'm gonna be like, nah, it's not all it's cracked up to be for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not what it's cracked up to be for me.
Why?
I think the whole threesome thing with two women is a stressful thing. It's stressful. It's stressful. I mean, we could get into it, but we got some long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stressful to me.
Okay.
Because you got to realize if I'm in a relationship with this person and we having a threesome and this person is new to the thing, I got to remind myself to pay attention to this person that I'm in the relationship with. The new toy is great. You always want to play with, you know what I'm saying? You get a new car, you love the new car, smell new, fresh, whatever. But you gotta take care of the old car too that got you from point A to point B for these many years. So that's a lot of stress. I don't know why men would want that stress, especially if they marry in a relationship. Ooh my God. A lot of nasty shit men do with side chicks. They don't see that main lady doing that. Exactly. She exactly right. 100% agree. If I'm cheating with a side chick, I'm doing the most nastiest stuff I can think of. Cause I'm nasty. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that with my wife at home because she my girl. I ain't gonna present that to her. I might ask her, and she may be like, no, but I'm not gonna press.
But don't you want the person that you marry and live with be able to satisfy everything?
Yes. That may not be the case.
But when you have known that before you married her?
Not necessarily, because why? We are always putting our best foot forward.
Oh, y'all need to stop saying. Y'all need to be who y'all are.
So if you and your guy start living together and you start seeing little nuances that you might not necessarily like, you will see them. It will happen.
Maybe that be the problem with me. Maybe I show like the good, the bad, and the fucking ugly.
And that probably is the problem.
Yeah.
You don't put the best foot forward first. You just throw it all out there and go snake eyes. I mean,
you see the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Which is great.
There's no representative with me.
I mean, which is great. I think but it can be off-putting to a person who's not used to it.
It is.
Slick put her best foot forward. Like, I mean, not her best foot, but she put it all out there. And you be like, damn, why you talk like that? You know, like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may just be who she is. But it could be off-putting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talk. Y'all just say what the fuck y'all want to say. Like, some people don't like that shit. Like, it's off-putting. Hey, Miss Warbucks, what's going on? It's off-putting. It could be off-putting. To put everything out on the table in the relationship at the beginning can be off-putting. I might be like, damn, she don't wear no socks with her shoes. Her feet gonna stink. I don't want to deal with nobody with stanky ass feet. Your feet might not stink, but because I have that perception in my mind that your feet stink if you don't wear shoes with your socks, we don't wear socks with your shoes, that's what I'm gonna be thinking. We can't wait for you to be a guest. Either. When you gonna come be a guest? Holla at us. We want you sitting on the couch too. But yeah, like that shit. Like, man, I live with Kay now. You know she don't wear no socks on her shoes. Like,
That's
her sneakers and her gym shoes. She don't wear no socks. They be like, she don't wear no socks. Nah, it be all. It's 95 degrees outside. Her shoes, feet sweating. and she come take them fucking shoes off, and the whole room just smell like nothing but corns and sour almond milk. Like it's.
Bitch, have you been around with some feet smelling like that? Anyway,
And she wear steel toe boots. Oh, it really be stinking.
it is time to go.
I'm just saying.
I enjoy playing with y'all. I am not giving him no more energy.
I'm just telling you how it go.
We had a great time today.
Miss
Like-
Buck, you tuned in late. My sister
You
come
got,
in
you
early.
got to go back and watch
We would
the
love to talk to
replay.
you. Hit up Miss Mix-a-Lot, and we can set you on, get you on this couch ASAP. Yeah.
So we'll be back next Tuesday at 8:40.
35.
8:40.
All right.
We'll be back at 8:40 next Tuesday.
Right.
We are on all things that have media: Roku, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube,
Yep.
Spotify, Modify.
All that.
Anything that has some type of audio, we are there.
That's right.
Like, subscribe, send out, and share. So you good? You want to say anything?
Nah.
All right.
No socks with shoes equals sticky feet.
Whatever.
I'm so ready for the beef, I get physical. I got deep southern roots, I get spiritual. TLA, I'm so lyrical, so deranged on this beat, it seems clinical. Applying pressure, buzz pipes, I'm so critical. Imagine me without a deal, so unpredictable. I write sermons on these tracks, I'm so scriptural. Rolling on the east side, bumping it's a damn shame. Badass yellow shit, nigga with me black shit. In them streets, I used to want to strip club. Frequent customer, this little hoe gon' ask me, yo. Told her she can fuck my brother, people from the other side. Screaming dead on the sound, talking about Atlanta die. Tell me how Atlanta die. When y'all keep moving to the city, cause Atlanta lie.